Hello and welcome, guys. So today I want to speak with you about induced shifts and current of variations based on reality transurfing principles. So today we will discuss two very important concepts from reality transurfing: induced shifts and the current of variations. These ideas are essential to understanding how we can consciously influence the course of our lives by aligning with the flow of reality and shifting to favorable life paths. So, number one, induced shifts. Let's start with induced shifts, guys. An induced shift happens when your internal energy aligns with a new reality, causing a sudden change in your circumstances. This means that a shift in reality doesn't come through a sheer force or effort, but occurs naturally when your thoughts, emotions, and energy are in harmony with the life path you want to access. How induced shift works. So imagine that life is like a collection of parallel realities, and every potential outcome already exists. These different possibilities are what Zeland calls lifelines. You have, let's say, there is a galaxy of you, and you have hundreds of kinds of lives in that realm. You have poor you have the rich you have everything in between. So at any moment, your thoughts and energy position you on specific lifeline. An induced shift occurs when your internal state suddenly matches a more favorable lifeline, causing a spontaneous change in reality. For example, you might have been struggling financially for months, and then suddenly, without any obvious or external reason, a business opportunity lands in your lap, or you receive an unexpected financial help. This is an induced shift. When your inner energy becomes aligned with a reality where abundance is possible to the outer world, the outer world reflects that change. How to create positive shifts through conscious energy use. So, creating these shifts intentionally requires careful management of your energy and thoughts. Zealand emphasizes a few key principles for this. Reduce inner and outer importance. When you place too much importance on something, you create excessive mental potential, which pulls you away from the lifeline you desire. So let go of obsession and focus on enjoying the process instead. Control your focus. The energy flows where your attention goes. If you focus on negative outcomes or worries, you align yourself with unfavorable lifelines. Instead, consciously focus on what you want and maintain a positive internal state. Number three, practice mental discipline. The key to shifting is not just visualizing the outcome, but feeling it as if it's already happened. Consistency lives in the slide of your desired outcome, mentally immersing yourself in the emotions and experiences of already having what you want. Avoid pendulums. Pendulums are energetic structures created by collective emotions and beliefs. When you react emotionally to problems or challenges, you feed these pendulums, which pull you into unfavorable lifelines. So instead, stay detached and centered, allowing yourself to flow through challenges without becoming emotionally entangled. An induced shift is like tuning a radio. When your internal frequency matches the frequency of the life you desire, the shift happens naturally. No struggle is necessary, it's just alignment. Submodule 2, the current of variations. Now let's move on to the current of variation, guys. So it's a natural flow of life events that moves effortlessly through time and space. Think of it as a river that carries you along the easiest and most harmonious path toward your goals, if you allow it to. However, many people swim against the current by trying to control everything or obsessing over outcomes. When you do that, you waste energy and often get stuck in lifelines that are full of struggle and resistance because you experience lack. When you get angry, when you get frustrated or sad, you experience these emotions and you are anchored in that state. So that is exactly what you will receive. That's a very tricky situation, but I hope you got me. So, how to navigate the current of variations? Let go of control. One of the core principles of reality transurfing is that you don't have to fight reality to achieve your goals. Trust the flow and let the current of variations carry you. This doesn't mean being passive. It means acting when the right opportunities present themselves, not forcing things. Act as an observer and participant. Zeland teaches that you should observe reality as if you were watching a movie. Detach emotionally from events and avoid labeling them as good or bad. This neutral observation keeps you in the flow. When you stop resisting, the current naturally carries you toward the lifeline that aligns you with your desires. Respond to signs and opportunities. Life constantly sends signs and opportunities that align you with intentions. Stay aware and open, and act when the moment feels right. For example, if you're seeking a new job, the current of variations might bring unexpected job offers or conversations that guide you to the right place. This is very important, guys. That's exactly how a lot of things happen in life. Balance intention with action. In Transurfing, Zeland differentiates between inner intention and outer intention. Inner intention is your willpower, the force you use to achieve goals. And outer intention, on the other hand, is the force that naturally aligns the external world with your desires when you trust the process. The key is to act without forcing things. Take steps forward, but let outer intention handle the outcome. So, how to stay in the current that moves you toward your goals? Staying in the current requires trust, detachment, and presence. Here are some strategies. So, number one, lower inner importance. The more you relax and let go of the need of control, the easier it is to stay in the flow. This reduces resistance and keeps you aligned with favorable lifelines. Use slides effectively. Consistently visualize your desired reality, but don't obsess over it. Treat it as something fun and light, rather than something you must have. This approach keeps your energy aligned with the current. Live with gratitude and joy. When you feel grateful for what you have and enjoy the present moment, you align yourself with positive energy currents. This makes it easier for the current of variations to guide you smoothly toward your goal. Act when opportunities arise. While it's important to flow with the current, you still need to act when the moment is right. This requires being present and aware, so you can recognize the signs when they appear. Conclusion. In reality transurfing, induced shifts and the current of variations are two powerful tools that allow you to move effortlessly toward the life you desire. Induced shifts happen when your energy aligns with a new reality, creating spontaneous change. The current of variations, on the other hand, it teaches you to trust the flow of life, acting when opportunities arise and letting go of unnecessary control. Both concepts emphasize the importance of detachment, focus, and energy management. When you stop forcing outcomes and instead align with the flow, reality begins to move in your favor. And this is the essence of transurfing, living intentionally while allowing life to unfold naturally. And so it's also, guys, important to remember the transitions. So, for example, if you want to achieve something, remember that there is a transfer chain. Transfer chain means if you want to become a doctor, for example, or let's say, a successful athlete, there is a process that needs to happen in order that would carry you through this transfer chain onto your goal. And so what would be the next step, right? So you can focus and have a slide on the back of your head. You can have the ultimate goal that you strive for, but at the same time you can also have the immediate goal, or the immediate imagine yourself like, for example, if you want to have if you want to have a perfect body, right? So imagine yourself training and exercising and you see, and you can also have this amazing picture of your body in the back of your head, which is going to basically move you. So if you just imagine yourself exercising, what will end up happening is you will just find yourself exercising. That's the best way to beat procrastination. In reality, we don't procrastinate. In reality, it just means that we didn't have enough work with our imagination, and we don't have a plan in hand. Not everyone is comfortable with having a plan in hand, but it's just very important to know where you're headed. Like you have like an approximate image of where you're headed, where you're going, and then just imagine the process of achieving your goals. So, for example, if you want to become like me, if I want to become an online coach, I would just imagine myself recording, speaking, having the studio, being positive, talking to people, enjoy reading stuff. And so I will just do that, iterate, analyze myself, analyze if there's any mistakes I made, and just improve upon this process. And the flow will carry me to the right direction, right? I might not know how it will happen, but I just know that if I keep on doing the things I know I must do and should do, I will be in safe hands, or I will be guided and I will be taken care of. So that's the case, guys. I want to thank you so much for today, and I will see you next time.